Have you ever had a door slammed shut in your face only to realize it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Well, today we're diving deep into the art of turning rejection into an opportunity, inspired by the wisdom of the Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius. Imagine living in a world where every no doesn't push you down but propels you forward. Rejection, a word that often stings, can actually become your stepping stone to greatness. It's not about tricking fate, but understanding that sometimes the universe's no is actually a hidden yes to something far greater. So, are you feeling overlooked, ignored, or undervalued? It's time to flip the script. In this video, we'll unpack 13 powerful lessons that will teach you how to harness the power of rejection. These aren't just theories. They're practical, real-world strategies that you can apply to your life right now. But before we jump in, let's make sure this wisdom reaches as many people as possible. Hit the like button and ring the notification bell. It tells YouTube you're finding value in what we're sharing. Now let's get started on this transformative journey together. Ready to turn your rejections into your greatest victories? 1. Ignore them. When life gives you the cold shoulder, don't shrink back, rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty, it's a powerful assertion of your self-worth. Imagine someone decides you're not worth their time. That's their loss, not yours. By choosing not to engage, you're saying, I'm worth more. It's like holding up a mirror, silently reflecting their behavior and showing them that you're unaffected. Now, how do you do this without letting bitterness take over? Simple. Focus on your own life, your goals, and your happiness. Dive into activities that enrich you, whether it's reading, playing sports, learning new skills, or enjoying the company of those who do value you. This isn't about getting back at anyone. It's about reclaiming your energy and investing it in what truly matters. Sometimes it stings when someone ignores you. But instead of dwelling on that pain, use it as fuel for growth. Build a fortress of self-respect and let their indifference bounce off you. You're not just surviving rejection, you're thriving despite it. This isn't just emotional maturity. It's a testament to your inner strength. Remember, your value doesn't decrease based on someone else's inability to see it. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their silence. 2. Don't react emotionally. Rejection can hurt, and it can make you want to react emotionally. But here's a secret weapon from the Stoic playbook: calmness. When someone brushes you off, it's tempting to let frustration or sadness take the wheel. Stoicism teaches us a different path, one that embraces a composed, thoughtful response. This isn't about suppressing your feelings, it's about not letting them control you. When you're ignored, take a moment to breathe and reflect. Ask yourself, why is this bothering me? Often, it's not the rejection itself, but our own insecurities that sting the most. Here's where you get practical. You're being ignored. Breathe. Reflect on why this moment doesn't define you. It's just a moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our actions, not others' behavior. So stay polite, stay kind, and if you feel like reaching out, do so with genuine concern, not expectation. This approach isn't passive. It's about mastering your emotions and recognizing that your self-worth isn't tied to others' approval. Adopting this mindset isn't easy, but it's transformative. When you master calmness in the face of rejection, you're not just handling a tough situation. You're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. It's a journey towards self-confidence, where you value yourself independently. 3. Remove them from your mind. When faced with rejection, the art of detachment becomes a powerful tool. This isn't about pretending the rejection didn't hurt. It's about channeling that experience into something transformative. Acknowledge the rejection. Feel its impact, but don't let it anchor your thoughts. Think of rejection not as a roadblock, but as a detour sign pointing you to new paths. Explore activities that expand your mind and spirit. Pick up a book that challenges your thinking, take up a sport that tests your limits, or volunteer for a cause that offers fresh perspectives. These aren't distractions. They're stepping stones to self-discovery and growth. Also, surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Share your aspirations, listen to theirs, and create an environment where mutual growth can thrive. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you navigate this journey, you'll realize that what once seemed like a painful rejection was actually a nudge toward a more fulfilling path. 5. Demonstrate your value. Rejection can sting, but it also serves as a test of your resilience. Instead of wilting under its weight, see it as an opportunity to showcase your grit. The next time you're overlooked in a meeting or passed over for a promotion, take a breath. Rather than dwelling in self-pity or bitterness, channel that energy into productive action. Work on a project that highlights your skills or offer to lead a new initiative. Your value isn't diminished by others' oversight. It's an opportunity to shine brighter. Remember that old saying, when one door closes, another opens. This isn't just a cliche, it's a blueprint for action. Rejection isn't a reflection of your worth. It's a redirection to where you're needed more. If you're passed over for a role, maybe it's the universe nudging you toward something that aligns better with your strengths. Use this as a catalyst to reassess and realign. What are your core strengths? How can you pivot to make the most of them? Rejection isn't about plastering a smile over disappointment. It's about embracing your emotions and moving forward with grace. 5. Cut off contact. Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's a powerful tool in your emotional toolkit, especially when dealing with rejection. Imagine being ignored or turned down. Your instinct might be to fix it, to reach out, to bridge that gap. But here's where you flip the script. Embrace silence. This isn't about playing games, it's about regaining your power. When you choose not to react, not to bombard them with messages or calls, you're taking a step back. This pause is for you to recalibrate and remember that your worth isn't tied to someone's approval. Silence isn't passive, it's active and strategic. Think of it as a reset button, giving you clarity and strength. This time of no contact isn't cold or unkind. It's a boundary that protects your mental peace. You're saying, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. In a world where instant responses are expected, your silence can be intriguing, even attractive. It shows that you're solid, centered, and not easily swayed by external validation. This approach may not change their behavior, but it will change you, making you stronger, more grounded, and ready to face whatever comes next. 6. Prove them wrong. The art of using rejection isn't about proving others wrong. It's about proving to yourself what you're capable of. It's about transforming no into fuel for growth. If someone doubts your abilities, take that as an opportunity to sharpen your skills, not for their approval, but for your own growth. Immerse yourself in learning, practice relentlessly, and show up with a level of proficiency that surprises even you. This isn't about a grand reveal to your doubters. It's about quietly building a fortress of competence and self-assurance. Let your actions, not words, speak for themselves. If you've been labeled uncreative, launch a project that showcases your creativity. If you've been seen as uncommitted, let your consistent actions be the response. This quiet revolution of self-improvement isn't about battling perceptions. It's about seeking personal excellence. As you redefine your own self-image, you'll not only surprise others, but reshape your entire narrative. The greatest victory here is the realization that the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. 7. Go out and have fun. Life's true essence shines brightest when we step outside our comfort zones. Embracing joy isn't just about having fun. It's a strategic move to build resilience in the face of rejection. The typical reaction to rejection is to withdraw and stew in the bitterness. But here's the twist. Counter that instinct by deliberately seeking out joy. This isn't about ignoring your feelings. It's about giving them a new playground. Whether it's exploring a new hobby or revisiting an old passion, the act itself becomes a statement of defiance against the weight of rejection. Humans are social creatures, and there's power in shared experiences. In your journey to leverage rejection, remember the value of your tribe. Invite friends for a hike, join a community art project, or simply share a meal. These moments of connection do more than lift your spirits. They remind you that you're part of something bigger than your setbacks. Step into the unknown, try a new cuisine, visit an unfamiliar neighborhood, or attend a workshop on something foreign to you. These aren't distractions, they're opportunities for growth. Each new experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable. 8. Embrace the challenge, not the setback. When life throws rejection your way, remember, the goal isn't to forget the rejection, but to grow from it. Instead of dwelling on the hurt, use every no as a stepping stone towards a richer, more vibrant life. Build your social status. Imagine yourself in a room, unnoticed, almost invisible. This is where your hidden opportunity lies. Stoicism teaches us to turn moments of rejection into catalysts for growth. Rather than seeking validation, focus on self-improvement and contributing to the community. This isn't about climbing a social ladder, it's about climbing your own ladder of self-development. Activities like physical fitness, exploring new hobbies, or advancing in your career aren't just tasks. They are tools to carve out a stronger, more resilient self. Think about sharing your journey. Not for applause, but for connection. When you talk about your passions and achievements, let it be a bridge to find others who resonate with your story. This isn't about gathering followers. It's a sincere effort to connect with like-minded souls. By volunteering or networking, you're not just adding lines to your resume, you're building a web of meaningful relationships. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where personal growth and contributing to the greater good go hand in hand. When you build your social status, the intention is paramount. It's not about popularity, but about becoming the best version of yourself. Every step should bring you closer to self-improvement, with a ripple effect that enriches the community. This perspective shift is crucial. It's not about being seen, it's about seeing yourself grow, and in turn, helping others grow. This Stoic mindset can turn the tide of rejection into a wave of positive transformation. Act as if they don't exist. When faced with someone who ignores you, sometimes the strongest response is silence. This isn't about being petty or cold. It's about preserving your peace. If someone chooses to overlook you, let them. Don't waste your energy trying to catch their attention or force a conversation. Instead, redirect your focus. At a social gathering, for instance, turn your attention to someone who values your presence and start a conversation with them. Recognize that your worth is not defined by someone else's acknowledgement. In unavoidable interactions with this person, stay professional. Keep conversations brief, to the point, and impersonal. This isn't about showing them up. It's about showing up for yourself. By keeping it strictly business, you avoid unnecessary drama and stay focused on what matters. If the disregard continues, embrace the power of walking away. This isn't defeat, it's a strategic retreat. You're moving towards relationships and pursuits that bring you joy and growth, leaving behind one-sided struggles. Give them the silent treatment. Silence in the face of indifference isn't about trying to gain the upper hand. It's about maintaining your dignity. Stoicism teaches us to use silence as a tool for introspection and emotional mastery. When ignored, let the silence be a time of self-reflection. It's an opportunity to sift through your thoughts and find clarity. This isn't about punishing the other person. It's about preserving your inner peace. In this silence, there's a profound chance for personal growth. It's not about shutting down, but about opening up to yourself. Stoicism encourages us to reflect on our virtues, values, and how we wish to engage with the world. Ask yourself, why does this bother me? What can I learn from this? How can I grow from it? This silence is constructive, not destructive. It strengthens your character and helps you align your responses with your principles. When you choose silence, it's a conscious decision rooted in self-care and wisdom. It's about avoiding petty behaviors like manipulation or revenge and embracing Stoic temperance. Don't beg for attention. When ignored, the Stoic approach isn't to beg for attention. Instead, it's a call to anchor yourself in your own self-worth and independence. If someone overlooks you, it's not a cue to perform louder or seek their gaze. Rather, it's an opportunity to turn inward and reaffirm your value. Stoicism teaches that our self-esteem shouldn't be swayed by others' attention. It should be firm, rooted in our own self-regard. 9. Engage in your passions and pursuits not to impress others but because they fulfill you. It's about realizing for yourself what you bring to the table. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you and cultivate a life that makes you proud. This isn't a passive act. It's an active embrace of your own growth and happiness. When you invest in yourself, the need for outside validation fades away. Rather than chasing fleeting attention, focus on building a life you're content with, independent of how others perceive it. Let your confidence and self-assurance be the byproduct of your personal development and achievements, not a show put on for an audience. The Stoic approach isn't just about dealing with rejection. It's about transcending it by focusing on what truly matters, your own journey of growth and fulfillment. Be kind, but emotionally distant. Even in the face of indifference, choose kindness, but maintain emotional distance. This isn't about being cold, but about protecting your inner peace. When someone ignores you, it's natural to feel frustrated, but Stoicism teaches us to greet these moments with composure. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day, but do so without expectation. Emotional distance isn't about building walls, it's about setting boundaries. You can control your actions, but you can't control how others respond. This distance isn't a sign of weakness, but a mark of strength and self-respect. By staying kind yet detached, you send a message that you won't let someone else's indifference upset your balance. This approach empowers you. It allows you to interact with grace while standing firm in your emotional integrity. Kindness combined with emotional detachment is a powerful embodiment of Stoic wisdom. It's a balance that allows you to interact with others without compromising your inner peace. It's a sign of maturity, respect for yourself and for others, a demonstration that you're not swayed by external circumstances. Don't reveal your struggles. The temptation to reveal your struggles when ignored can be overwhelming. However, Stoicism teaches us the art of composure. It's not about pretending everything is fine, but about showing true inner stability. By continuing with life as you did before, you aren't performing for others. You're displaying your strength. This approach isn't about denying your feelings. It's about managing them in a way that maintains your dignity. Let calmness and self-assurance guide you. By carrying on with confidence, you show that your sense of self-worth is independent of others' opinions or actions. In essence, by not revealing your struggle, you embrace Stoic emotional resilience. It's not about hiding your emotions, it's about mastering them. It's a demonstration of wisdom, integrity, and self-respect. Your response to rejection is a mirror, reflecting your strength and emotional stability. Conclusion: embrace rejection. Embrace growth. We've journeyed through the Stoic philosophy of turning rejection into a tool for success. Each no is a stepping stone to resilience, a lesson in how to channel our inner strength. Now I challenge you to apply these insights in your daily life. Embrace rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. I look forward to hearing your stories of triumph. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment below. Share your journey, your victories, and even your struggles. If you're at a loss for words, just type "strength in adversity" to show you've made it through. Your interaction fuels this community, guiding us toward wisdom and understanding. Here's to mastering the art of Stoic resilience together. Stay Stoic.